Hi guys, this is my routine for contouring, blush, and highlight. So I already have my foundation on. I'm going to start out with the bronzer, which I'm going to use as a contour. This is my Stila Dream in Full Color palette. I'm going to use this bronzer right here. It's quite dark, it has a little bit of shimmer on it. On me it works really nicely as a contour. I'm using an angled blush brush. This one's my smaller size one. Helps to get into the smaller spaces and keep the color more restricted. I'm going to take it and do a line from the top of the ear down to here, but focusing most of the color on this back quarter here. I'm going to take the color up this portion here, along the hairline, and I'm going to bring it out just above the eyebrow here. I have quite a bit of forehead space, so I'm going to take it along the top as well. Just a tiny bit down the side of the nose. And I'm going to run it under my jawbone. It's going to help give definition. Other side. Down the cheekbone. Up in the side bit. Along the hairline and out over the eyebrow. A little across the top of the forehead. Down the nose. And under the jaw. Step 2 is going to be our blush. I'm going to use this guy here. This is a matte color, and it's really pretty. I'm using a kabuki brush. It's short and really dense. Works really well for blush. I'm going to apply it to this part right here. A little overlap with our bronzer. I'm going to make sure from the eye to the nose that this part on the inside here doesn't have any color on it. It's going to help keep our face open and bright. I like to take the blush up just a little, just so it's not the only place that's on your face. I'm going to do a tiny bit across the forehead, chin, and down the nose. I do it at the very end of the blush part because I don't want too much product on the blush brush. Step 3 is our highlight. This is Revlon's Color Stay Mineralized Finish Powder. I'm going to use a large fan brush for the highlight. This one's quite dense and firm. It's really nice. So I'm going to get it right along its edge. You want to be careful doing the highlight. If you use too much, you're going to look greasy, shiny, kind of strange, very glittery. If you use just the right amount, you're going to look amazing, and it'll be very natural. Doing just the upper part of the cheekbone from about here to about here. I like to do this part right here as well. My skin's dry as opposed to oily, so I can afford to put some there. If I had oily skin, I would not. You can also put a little highlight right up here on your brow bone. It sort of helps integrate them together. I'm going to use a tiny bit down my nose. On my cupid's bow. And anything that's left, I'm just going to draw across my forehead because my skin's quite dry. Final step is blending. Very important step. Particularly when you use a highlighter, you don't want to have any visible lines where the highlighter is and is not. You want it to be seamless. So clean, large, fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to use gentle swirling motions. I'm going to start on the inside of my face and work out. I want to make sure I'm not dragging any blush in towards the center of my face. It's going to make my face look really close together. It's just going to be bad. After I do one pass, I'm brushing it on my arm just to remove any pigment it's picking up. Again, so I'm not tracking it back into the center of my face. And there we have it, our contour, blush, and highlighting tutorial. Thanks so much.